Trubisky. Put me in, coach. What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. They subbed me out, but I'm back in the game, coach. I'm back with some more heat for y'all, man. So check it out, chat. We're going to get right into this thing today, man. So we're going to be reacting to Larry Bird's insane promise. The most disrespectful promise ever. For all my new viewers, I don't fake none of my reactions. All my reactions are live. And we're going to watch this shit together. Man, without further ado, man. Finna get right into this thing. It's Big Larry. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's do it.
Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Sean Davids. Welcome back to the show. Let's talk some old school basketball.
Let's do it.
Now, with the Last Dance documentary dominating NBA world, I want to make sure that my second favorite player of all time doesn't get forgotten. Now, with Michael Jordan being my number one, Larry Bird being my number two. So in this video, I want to cover a Larry Bird story, or let's say my favorite insane Larry Bird story. But before we start with this video, a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. In the mid-1980s, you had some of the most iconic players in NBA history, if it was a Magic Johnson, a Dr. J, or a Michael Jordan. But even until today, everybody wants to know more about Larry Bird. The guy that can't jump, was super slow, but some way somehow was still able to give you 30 points a night. It's kind of funny. In the last couple of months, I spoke to many NBA legends of that era, and they all basically said the same thing. Slow and can't jump? I gotta be talking about somebody else but Larry Bird. Now, since the game today is a completely different game in comparison to the 80s and 90s, players like Larry Bird are mysterious. Hearing all those crazy trash talk stories, and then seeing that this guy was actually able to back it up, it's just crazy. I mean, the things that Larry used to do are so bold and funny, and just to think that Larry used to trash talk the biggest names in the games, it's just incredible. For example, when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird became friends and the Lakers and the Celtics were playing against each other, there was that one game where Magic had to sit out and watch the game from the bench. And what did Larry Bird do? He walks to Magic and says, "Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but I'm gonna tell you what, since you're already here, I'm gonna put on a show for you." And what can you say? Larry kept his promise and had a great night, and after every bucket, he looked over to Magic. Or who can forget the game of the Boston Celtics versus the Atlanta Hawks, which to me is the second best Larry Bird trash talk story.
But when you played against somebody, do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. But when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side across the three, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. And, yeah, and so it was a bad night.
So as men, folks, like this is like on a straight up pride basis, and you feel me, ego, because you know us athletes or former athletes, we have egos. Gio, we had egos when we played. You feel me? We got pride in ourselves. We think we the best on the court. We think we better than other people. So when another man tells y'all this stuff, and this is real basketball, y'all. This is the highest level it can get. This is the NBA. And you let another man just tell you exactly what he gonna do, G, and he do this shit? Like, how did that make you feel as a man, folks? Like, now my camera gets to tweaking. Like, how did that make y'all feel as a man? Like, allowing another man to just talk to y'all crazy and then just get away with it. It couldn't be me, folks. Bro, do not start, man. Let this shit go, bro. But, bro, it just couldn't be me, folks. I don't know how I feel about that, folks.
Bird, 14 seconds.
I know it's Larry, but damn!
He hit the shot. They're not going to count it. And Bird falls into Joe
Well, it's kind of hard to top a story like that, and I can definitely understand that this is one of the favorite stories of many Larry Bird fans. But to me, I got a different one. In the playoffs of the 1985 season, the Boston Celtics again would face the Los Angeles Lakers in the finals. The Lakers, with the help of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, defeated the Celtics 4-2 to defeat the Celtics for the first time in finals history. Boston could not believe it, since they felt they had the better team. For the 1985-86 season, the Celtics made some major changes to their roster and would have one of the best passing teams of all time.
Well, it makes it easy. Anytime you can work out of the post and you can go and set flare screens and down screens for other players and keep the ball moving, it keeps the defense off balance and it makes them work hard on the defense.
Let me see that play again.
You can go and set flare screens and down screens for other players and keep the ball moving, it keeps the defense off balance and it makes them work hard on the defensive end.
Has 18 points. Oh, what a nice pass by Walton to Bird.
I would feel like Larry and Bill were probably two of the best passing big men in the history of basketball.
That Celtics team was so good that many of their...
Robert Parrish, G. Oh my gosh. Hey, Chad, y'all already know what I'm about to say, folks. Y'all know me, folks. Cause damn, G. Nigga, you know you was ugly, man. Like, you feel me? See, it's like God got favorites for sure, G. Cause this nigga definitely wasn't blessed with it in the looks category, folks. Like, those, I ain't like, G. Damn. Hey, folks, I'm so blessed to be me, folks. Cause sometimes, G, I just be looking at niggas like, G, what the like, blood. This nigga know he ugly, man.
In the history of basketball.
That Celtics team was so good that many of their games were already decided even before the fourth quarter started. The problem with that was that players with the competitive edge and drive of a Larry Bird sometimes would get bored and mentally check out of the game. One of those nights was the 6th of December in 1985 when the Boston Celtics played against the Portland Trail Blazers. At that time, the Blazers were not yet the powerhouse that they would later become, since Clyde Drexler was still relatively young. That night, Larry Bird had an off night and only shot 34% from the field. What many people of the media overlooked was that Larry still had 11 rebounds and 7 assists, but still the Celtics lost by 18. Both teams would meet again on the 14th of February in 1986 after a long road trip for the Boston Celtics. Larry was reminded by the press and media that he had a bad game against the Blazers. Bill Walton recalls, Larry told us all, and the media even, tomorrow night's the last night of the trip and I'm going to play the game left-handed. This was crazy, even for Larry Bird. The Blazers obviously also read the newspapers and decided to put the very athletic Jerome Kersey on Bird to make sure that Bird's promise would be an empty one.
Thoughts on tonight's matchup? Another lineup change by the coach. He's installed Jerome Kersey in the starting lineup.
Well, he's put a tiger in the tank. He feels that Jerome Kersey is going to give him some aggressiveness, particularly against Larry Bird.
Now it was on. The game started and Larry Bird did what Larry Bird does.
Larry told all of us and the media, he said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed.
So when you look at the matchups, you'll see Kiki Vandeweghe handling Scott Wedgman.
What made him want to play
will handle Robert Parrish. And the
hey, that's raw right there, G. Look, 33, 44, 55, folks. That shit raw.
For Jerome Kersey is to be able to handle hot-shooting Larry Bird.
Oh, bye-bye. One dribble. Lefty. I see it, Larry. Lefty float.
6.
Go crazy. Give it back.
Bird against Kersey.
Another lefty float. Left ski scooting.
Bird is open. Larry Bird.
Should have shot with his left hand too. That would have been insane. That would have been absolutely crazy.
Well, Bird's still down there.
On that rim, Larry. On that rim.
There's nothing you can do about that when a guy.
Coming down to the 3-minute mark. Second quarter. Wedman for Parrish.
Back to Larry.
Too far. Bird's there.
Robert Parrish, folks. Not only was you an ugly motherfucker, G. Like, cause that's gotta be one of the worst ones. But not only was you ugly, You was weak as hell, man. Like, no cap, G. Rob, what was this, folks? You around here posting up and shit. You see Larry going crazy. Larry told niggas, I'm going for 40 with the left. Before the game, you knew what was happening, G. And you gonna turn your ugly ass around and shoot this shit. And airball like shit, man. Just airballing. Like, look, let's look again, chat. Look, Larry obviously getting it going right now, folks.
Coming down to the 3-minute mark.
You gonna post your weak ass up, turn around and shoot this bullshit, man.
Too far, Bird's there.
Larry had to clean it up for you.
47.
Get a ball to Larry, man.
16 points for Larry Bird.
Damn.
Celtics offense.
Stop giving it to Robert Parrish. Stop giving the ball to that nigga, G.
C-stick for Larry Bird.
Okay, Larry. Hey, Larry wasn't playing, bro.
Left hand, right hand, both hands.
He's shooting everything with the left. Look.
Danny Ainge.
Look.
For Bird.
Now, this is where I'm confused, folks. Because if I'm Clyde Drexler, all right, and it's like with a good basketball player, you can't really play him to one side because the nigga, if he could use both hands evenly, it's kind of hard to stop it. But I don't know, Chad. Y'all let me know. Did Larry let the media know, and did the Portland Trailblazers know about this left hand shit? Because if y'all niggas knew about the left hand shit, why wasn't y'all stopping the left hand? That's what I want to know. Because it's clear that he's just trying to score all left hand buckets on y'all ass, G. Like I said, it ain't like he's trying to switch it up, go right hand. Nigga, he's literally going to his left hand on every bucket he's just scored, G. So, like, look. Clyde, with you being a Hall of Famer, nigga, you didn't even, look at your defense, G. That shit is absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. Look. You ain't wall up or nothing. You just let him get to the basket. You ain't like bump him or nothing. You just sitting there. Scared as hell. Bro, I'm tired of y'all not competing against Larry, man. It's like, nigga, Mike was the only one trying to compete with him. Look, ain't even like, come on, bro. That shit weak.
95-90. Bird with 37.
One time, everything has come from the outside, so you really don't take advantage of your advantage.
And they got 3 fouls real quick, penetrating. Bird.
What's up, bro?
Looks good.
Y'all, so everybody on this Portland team, I always say this, G. They ass need to be banished from the history books.
No whistle. Rebound, Bird.
Y'all ass weak.
They're trying to tie. 10 seconds. You see the time. Larry Bird.
Just letting him do whatever he wants. Look at the defense right
You see the time.
Just let him get past him, bro. Look, I'm going to just keep rewinding shit. Look, terrible ass defense. Just let him go past it.
Pass it.
This shit horrible.
6 seconds.
Y'all old school niggas think that we just be talking shit just to talk shit. Like, blood, if y'all was playing good basketball right here, G, because I'm a realist, chat, and y'all know that. I speak only nothing but the truth, folks. If them niggas was out there playing real good defense against Larry and actually competing and trying to stop him, I would say that. But nigga, they not. They out here getting their ass torched. Straight up. And y'all be having the nerve to talk about, man, niggas be talking shit about the 80s. We was actually good back in the... No, y'all wasn't, man. Y'all was not good, nigga. It was Larry, Mike, Magic, Kareem. That's it. Charles Barkley, folks. It was a couple more y'all in there that I could throw in, but them the 5 off rip that I could remember, G. Dominique Wilkins and shit, obviously, you feel me? Okay, Dr. J and them, like, well, bro, the rest of y'all niggas was weak as hell, G.
The game went into overtime, and Larry Bird now started to use his right hand more
scared
often.
of Larry.
Up until that point, he already scored more than 20 points with his left hand.
More than 20 points with the left.
Johnson for Bird.
Look at the defense. Let's see who guarding Larry. Not even trying to fight over the screen. Look at the big and drop coverage and shit. Not calling out no screen. Not calling out shit. Look at this. Look. Cause I'm just trying to see how is Larry scoring so easy, folks. How is he scoring? What's up with that? That's what I'm really trying to figure out right now, G. These niggas not playing defense. Straight up. Straight up, Tad. Look. The big is in drop. Who is this? Sam Bowie. He's in drop coverage. This guard didn't even try to fight through the screen.
You can't give Bird. You can't give him.
I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Look, let's see who guarding him now.
10 seconds.
Good post up.
You watch it count down.
Okay, way to challenge.
Now Bird can't beat you right there. You got to keep him under control.
Okay, that was good D. That was still bad defense. You could have stole that, blocked that. Look, right in your face. That was a terrible ass contest. That was a terrible contest.
The Blazers have timeout with 3 seconds.
I'm about to start getting on y'all last.
Goes to
y'all ain't give
This shot
Larry
would also be the game winner. Bird scored 10 out of his 21 field goals against the Portland Trail Blazers.
You ain't wall up or nothing. You didn't wall up or nothing.
And finished the game with 47 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. Then with 47 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Damn!
The Celtics won that game 120-119 in overtime. Bird was later asked why he used his left hand so much, and he answered, he wanted to save his right hand for the Lakers. It doesn't get any cooler than that. All right, you guys.
Hey, Larry used to be trolling y'all last while he was at it, G. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm finna start, every time we watch these Larry videos, now I'm finna start looking at the defense that y'all niggas was playing on him, bro. Because there's no way. After some shit like that, nigga score 47 all with the left. Nah, G, we gonna have to do some deeper dive and some more diagnosis on these Larry videos when we watching them, G. I can't just keep watching them just for the enjoyment of watching Larry, folks. Because I got... After a while, after just seeing the same Larry video, seeing Larry just cooking niggas just effortlessly, now I have to start questioning his opponents, G. Because I know Larry was like that. But who was you playing against, Larry? I ain't know niggas was still having part-time jobs, firemen and doctors and post office workers and shit. Garbage men. I ain't know them niggas was still in the league back in the 80s with you, folks. But by the looks of things, they was. Cause like, it's no way, G. It's no way. I just pointed out 3 possessions back to back to back when niggas wasn't playing real defense on Larry, G. Just letting him do whatever he wanted to him, G. Y'all be blowing me, man. Y'all 80s players, y'all gotta do better, folks. I want to see somebody actually match up with Larry, folks. Outside of Mike and Dominique. You feel me? And Scotty. Who else was Larry's toughest opponent, man? Maybe we need to look that shit up. Damn. Alright, Tab, but that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So, boy, Coach TDOT, man. I'm up out of here. I love y'all.